Granger knows that if you're a maintenance supervisor at a Granger knows that if you're a maintenance supervisor at a
There's a little hole in my big head. I like to watch the white floor turn red. I like to look at myself from the outside. No signs of life, so step aside. There's a little pity in the big eyes. I think it makes them pretty. They look so nice. They only care about their future fate. Enjoy yourself, it's not too late. A little hole in my head. A little hole in my head. A little hole in my head. A
here to Austria. We have a great one in store for you. Round 1 of Season 6. Dreams will be made. Dreams will be crushed. And, well, everything from last season, forget about it. It's Austria here today. Well, first things first, let's get into this. Excuse any other difficulties here. We're all waiting for one guy and one guy only to get himself into the lobby. So, let's get this all opened up here. And, well, we're here, round 1. Basically a full grid here. I think we will have a full grid if someone can just get in to the lobby. So, all enthusiasm, all eyes on this session here today. What could possibly be the audio? Like, 'cause it says it's hearing something, but I don't know what it's hearing. Well, whatever it is, first person out is Brick Brown 2. Now, bear with me here. I have absolutely no idea who half these drivers are. So just stick around and let me do it. And let me figure out how these controls work because I'm using a different controller. All right, that's how that works. All right, great. Brick Brown 2 now in the Kick Sauber. Anyway, some changes around the field, obviously, between seasons. Some team switches. This is the last season before we will have... And anyways, 10 viewers here. Thank you. For 7 concurrent. Actually, so, I mean, thank you. That's very nice. Anyways, Brick Brown's going to come around here to set the first lap of the season here in Tier 4. Obviously, we have Tier 3 on Twitch. Intrepid Racing League, of course. Doing it at the exact same time. That's how this league works. Tier 3 and Tier 4 on Tuesday nights. Tier 2 on Saturday nights. Tier 1 on Sunday. You'll be seeing me in that one. Anyways, Brick Brown goes into turn 1, throws the car in, gets on the DRS and the battery up towards through turns. This kinkier turn 2 and turn 3 at the top. Breaking about the 100-meter board. Then get the car turned in for the hairpin, and he has done that the worst way possible. Now get on the DRS again. 3 DRS zones to actually improve overtaking, and unlike real life, these drivers can actually overtake correctly and not get suffering from dirty air. Anyways, last season before we get to the new 2026 regulations, let's make it a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we? So Brick Brown now gets that car all the way around. There you go, full grid. Yes, let's go. Thank you, everyone. And we'll get this one very nice. And I wonder what team that's supposed to go to. I can't even figure it out because I'm trying to figure it out on the fly. But I don't even know. But he's going to come up with a line to 105.051. And that is possibly a decent... That's a decent lap time. Oh, Golden Sniper goes second. Henry Opp can go third. Toasty can go second. Toasty Oven Bread, quite maybe the dumbest person of the day. Monaco cannot get a lap time in, who was that? Risers has come up to the line. He's gone 5th and possibly some of the worst lap times I have seen in a while. Inhuman Dan coming up now to the line. And he goes 6th, but it wasn't even a real lap time. Cobble K goes first with a 105.042. T-Doc goes 6th. Feed Me Scotch goes 8th. Celius goes 8th instead of that. Now let's look back. We got I'm Dr. B, and he goes 3rd. ZG Panda goes 4th. Wu Shiesty gets a 5-place grid penalty for making contact with someone. What could he have possibly done that was that bad that he's broken his front wing as well? Dude, you're supposed to be a team principal, man. You are my team principal. This is not a great impression for Williams to start off the season, dude. We got to be making images here. Anyways, now it's gonna be Toasty coming around to start another one. Next up, we got Pitter Patter, who made everyone wait for him. And he goes 14th. No hatred, of course. 6 seconds off. Okay, that must not have been a real lap. We got Brian to Bruce coming straight in. Here's Pedro. He's coming around. Let's see. Wushai says he's not on the lap. Pedro now hoping that all these drivers get out of his way as they go towards. Go forth, up to the line. They all did get out of the way. Here he goes, and it's first with a 104.7. Very nice, very nice. That's what we like to see from these drivers. Now, obviously, it's the slowest tier, and all the owners are in this tier because they're all slow. They all suck. I'm better than them. I'm better than most of them, at least. Anyways, Toasty's now coming up to the line, and he will go from 6th place to 2nd. Nice. Putting himself into the 104s. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Feed me scotch. Coming up to the line, I'm going to unplug my controller because that doesn't matter. I'm going to use my wheel instead because I'm used to it. How about Pitter Patter here, or the Feed me scotch, matter of fact. Starting a lap right now. Interesting time to start a lap, but okay. Who cares? He's going to come around now. And let's see where he can find his way. What the heck? Anyways, so not very good out of the hairpin there. Turn 3, of course, at the top of the hill. Anyways, let's go along with this circuit. It's the shortest circuit in F1 with the shortest lap times in F1. This one has 3 overtaking zones that are meant to, of course, improve overtaking. There's non-stop action around this circuit from turns 1 to 11. There is just everything. Anywhere you can make a move, really. I mean, obviously you don't want to in the final 2 corners or in the final 3, matter of fact. But, I mean, hey, overtaking starts at turn 3. Turn 1, you don't really see much because there's obviously the next DRS zone. He's going to find himself in the pit lane after this one. Next up, we got the literal owner of the league. We've got Lewis here, even though his name says Max, but he got banned on EA. Anyways. So we got the Red Bull here now coming around, throwing the car in to whatever corner this is, and then coming out of it through turn 8. This is turn 9, which is not even a corner. Yes, Austrians really liking just naming their corners about anything. Anyways, coming down towards the final corner, these two long right-handers. I can't even get my directions up. I'm currently like doing the thing where like I put an L up, and then like I put like my fingers up in an L, my hands up, and then like I just like the left one makes an L that is actually looks like an L. See, good tactic there for kindergartners if you didn't know how to do it. Here's MJW now coming up to turn 3. Obviously, you get the hey Reagan car. Thank you. Yes. Anyways, now he's gonna go up, break around about before the 100-meter board, and get the car turned in. That was the best one I've seen all day. Anyways, now he's gonna get back on the power, back on the ERS, back on the DRS. Everything starts with RS, ends with RS. In F1 for some reason. Now he's gonna mess up turn 4 because he felt like it, and now he's down this short run here. Don't burn all your ERS. You're gonna burn it later. Throw the car in, mess it up somehow. Still. Now get out of it. Brick Brown goes to first with a 104.472. That is very nice from him. Now he's not messed up that corner somehow. And now he's going to go into the final 2 for the owner of Tier 4 himself. He's going to not do the most ideal on the line, and then he's going to come out of it, and he's not going to use all the track again, and he's going to come up to the line, burning all the ERS. It's the only thing he can use all of, and he goes 14th. And that makes sense for how that lap went. Anyways, here's Celius, the McLaren driver. No idea if he's new or not, because I don't keep up with the lower tiers. And he's going to come up to the line, and he goes 14th to take down MJW. So, very nice. Toasty here, invalidated his lap. Inhuman Dan Risers. I know who this guy is. He's going to come up to the line, and he's going to go 14th instead. It's a McLaren 14th, 15th, which is the exact opposite of real life. Cobble K went second. Who else is next? Let's take a big look. It's T-Doc. T-Doc up to the line. Come on. Come on. I'm rooting for my William drivers, and they're 9th. Very nice, very nice. Now, Wushai, you got to step it up, dude, please. Oh, wait, no, he's not even in the session. Never mind then. Fumi Scotch is going to start the lap. I'm Dr. B as well. It's going to start a lap. Everyone's starting laps, apparently. MJW's finally caught himself around because this lap is so short that I don't even know who I'm looking at anymore. Next up, Henry Opp, who is on a lap but is invalid, so it didn't even matter to look at him. Shouldn't have looked at him in the first place because, I mean, it's just wasting my time. What's up? Who's next up? Monaco. Now, if only Monaco was on this calendar, he would have been liking that, maybe. Hopefully. Imagine being named Monaco and not liking Monaco. Seems like, I don't know. Maybe he does like Monaco, who knows. Pitter-patter starting a lap. Feed Me Scotch coming around here. The next one on a lap to actually come around to the line, but he's not even on a lap. He's coming into the pit lane. Pitter-patter's on a lap, though. I mean, actually, no. I'm Dr. B. It's actually next one up. And now he's coming around, and he's not even on a lap himself either. So, I mean, what's the point of looking at people if they're not even going to go on laps? Just wasting everyone's time, of course. Ash the Best is just starting one. Henry Opp isn't on a lap either. He's coming into the pits, matter of fact. Who's next? Who's next? Pitter-patter, I guess. It is actually Pitter-patter who is next up on a lap. So, here he comes around turn 9. I don't even know the corner names of this circuit. There's just so many. Which actually there is, and speaking of which, there's like the least amount of corners on this circuit alone, so I should just stop talking. Anyways, through turn 11 now. Dude, this qualifying is so boring, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. He doesn't improve. He actually does improve. But, wait, what? Does he improve? What? Okay, I don't even know anymore. Don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. And Fumi Scotch, you know, he's still going around a lap, but he's still in none. So what was the point of starting a lap if you were just not going to finish it? And if he goes for another lap, I'm going to be so shocked if he doesn't come to... Oh, my goodness. And so he started another one here. Apparently the last one wasn't good enough. He messed something up, apparently. A little perfectionist. Dr. B invalidates a lap again. Someone forgets how to enter a pit lane. Dude, this is starting to just sound like oh, and he goes 4.4 seconds off. The pace, very nice. Thanks for setting a lap. Anyways, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Pitter-patter. Let's go, dude. Come up to the line. I'm expecting greatness here. He's coming into the pits, man. Well, Golden Sniper just starting to lap the Aussie. Going around. Feed Me Scotch, please, please, please do something here, because I'm waiting for a lap to be set that I actually like fully watch, and he does not know how ERS works, or he's coming into the pit lane. If he doesn't come to the pit lane here, there's gonna be questions. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what he's doing at this point. You know, he's just doing stuff. Dr. B's coming to the pits to set a dominant example. Now, here comes Golden Sniper up towards turn 3. Turn 2, of course, this little kink. Break about the 100-meter board, get the car turned in, throw that Alpine in through the corner, then get out of it, get on the loud pedal, and the ERS and the DRS and everything that ends with RS, and now go down towards the 100-meter board. Brake, 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 get the car turned in, tap the inside curb, get out of it. Nice, nice, nice. All right, now all you need to do is get these next couple corners perfect. He's done that. He's done it better than his teammate. He's done it better than his teammate. He's going to come out of turn 7, go through turn 8 and 9. He's done those pretty well as well, and he's got as fast as sector 2 apparently, which I'm not going to believe one bit. Now Golden Sniper, throw it in through turn 10 and 11. Please, please, please don't invalidate your lap time. He doesn't. He's still going to the line, and Golden Sniper sets a lap time, and it's not even good. He's 500 down. Femi Scott, you're actually starting a lap this time around, I would assume. Now I'm gonna watch this because I genuinely wonder what is he doing, where it's like he's just switching into none and then not continuing on a lap. Oh no, he's invalidated right there. Congratulations. Ash the Best now goes 17th, 1.3 seconds off. This is actually a close field. I'm thinking about it. I didn't realize how close this was gonna be. Brick Brown, who is currently on provisional pole, just starting a lap time right now. His teammates in the pits because you don't have to go yet because this track's so short that if you go right now, you're probably setting like 3 laps. Golden Sniper coming around to the pits, I would be assuming. Femi Scotch, come into the pit lane. You have been out all session. There's just no reason Femi Scotch, I mean, just come into the pit lane. I mean, wouldn't that be just so much more useful? Risers goes up to 8th. He makes himself useful as well. Congratulations! Next up, we got Brian DeBruce. He's also invalidated his lap because this track, apparently, people can't figure out how to stay on the track. Sup, Zohan? How you enjoying yourself? MJW now is coming around to start a lap right now. Who else we got? We got Pedros. Pedros now doing one as well. He is on 80% throttle and not actually starting a lap. Henry Opp did not get that lap valid last time around, and instead of saving ERS, he's still going. Brian DeBruce coming into the pit lane with a minute and 50 seconds to go. Now, I've seen some crazy things in my lifetime, but apparently he's just given up on everything and decided that a lap isn't worth his time. Who's just come across the line? Who's just come across the line? It's T-Doc. T-Doc goes 5th. Yes, Williams. Williams. Anyways. See, I'm rooting for my Williams, and there's no bias in the fact that I'm part of Williams, but I mean, who cares? Anyways. Here comes Lewis, lost lol. This is the first race. This is round 1 of Tier 4. We got Tier 3, of course, on the Twitch, going around. Celius is gonna ruin his final lap by doing that. Here comes Lewis, though. He is doing something. And he does always do something, mysterious. Here's Pedro starting a lap as well. But let's look at Henry Opp, who's invalidated his lap again, because, I mean, these drivers don't know how to stick on laps and just finish them. What else we got? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Golden Sniper's on an out lap here, actually, as well. He's actually somehow managed to get his car back out onto the circuit. Anyways, here's Lewis coming around. Now, obviously, he says Max, but gets referred to by Lewis. But, I mean, I'm also confused as well. Don't ask me. And he's going to invalidate the lap with the dumbest cut I have ever seen in my entire life. But he does have a chance to start another one if you just start burning your ERS. Inhuman Dan's going to come out to line. He's going to start actually a lap right now. Toasty starting a lap as well. We got Celius just finishing. No, he's just starting one, actually. Matter of fact, everyone who didn't get a lap in, who didn't start one. CG Panda goes to provisional pole. Very nice with a 104.426. Now, please, keep up this momentum. Pedro's coming to the pits. Dr. B's coming around to the final corner. How does he fare with this one? Is it good for the top 5? It is. 4th place for him. Ash the Best is done. T-Doc is done as well. He's not improving on his time. Golden Sniper is up. Now, probably not up in, like, Awakeness or something, because he's in Australia. Actually, I have no idea what time it is in Australia. I should just stop talking. But it's probably, like, midday. Golden Sniper here is gonna go wide and invalidate his lap at the end, as we've been seeing a lot of the time. Inhuman Dan now coming around. Is this good enough for the top 10? No, it's not. Lewis has invalidated. Toasty goes to pole! Toasty! Toasty, Toasty, Toasty. You've done it. Toasty has put himself on pole position for the Grand Prix today. Toasty Ovenbread. You might end up being the smartest person. Maybe Jinxie is wrong about you. Jinxie might be wrong because you are on pole position. Toasty Evanbread takes pole position ahead of ZG Panda, Brick Brown, Cobble K, Dr. B. That's your top 5 going down the order. Pedro, T-Doc, Henry Op, Pitter Patter, MJW, Risers, Golden Sniper, Feed Me Scotch, Inhuman Dan, Brian DeBruce, Max One Lel, Celius, Ash the Best, Monaco, and Wu Shiesty at the back of this field because he just gave up because he had a 5-place grid penalty and it wouldn't matter for him because he got it from contact with Brian DeBruce. Now I have no idea what he did to Brian DeBruce, but he definitely did something to attack him. I have no idea what he did, but I mean, hopefully it's not something too bad. And that might have been that was a really close qualifying. I'm not gonna lie, that was too close for comfort for some of these drivers, but hey, it's not that bad, is it? 12 concurrent viewers, thank you so much. Anyways, we have a broadcast formation lap, I think. Do we? We do. We have a broadcast formation lap. Don't know why you do that. Anyways, insane split with the tire strategies here. So we got drivers on mediums, drivers on hards, and then they're split down here. Santi P1, Toasty P1. Yeah, I'm shocked as well, dude. Toasty on a P1? Like, I can't believe this. Oh my god. I can't believe this. But, whatever it is, we've got... So, the American, the Steelers fan, on pole position ahead of ZG Panda. Then we got Brick Brown, Cobble K, the Colombian of I'm Dr. B. Go back to the Americans of Pedro. Alexa, what do you call someone from Jordan?
Someone from Jordan is called a Jordanian.
We got the Jordanian. Is that even the Jordan? Wait.
Yes, Jordan is the country.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, so the Jordanian of T-Doc. Then Henry Op, Pitter Patter, the Welshman of MJW, the man from Wales, Risers. Golden Sniper, who's actually from Australia. Feed Me Scotch, the Britain of Inhuman Dan, and we'll
And
go
the formation lap is underway here in Austria. The atmosphere coming from the fans here today is electric. This circuit gives drivers fantastic overtaking opportunities due to the 3 long straights. So let's hope we're in for some wheel-to-wheel action today.
Man, shut the hell up, bro. Like, oh, okay, yeah, no. See, I didn't want to see that anyways. Like, this is why we shouldn't use broadcast. But possible race strategies, it is definitely a 2-stop. Mediums, hards, depends on some safety cars, though. That is definitely going to be a bit of a deciding factor. But it will be Toasty on pole as the field forms up. Why don't you just do an actual formation lap? Like, what? But 5 lights on the board. Toasty will lead them away. And it's go, go, go in Austria for the start of Tier 4. They're going to be 3 wide going into Turn 1, but Cobble K gets past ZG Panda dropping down. He's going to go on the inside. He's going to spin himself around. There's going to be big contact, huge contact as they all crash out of Turn 1. An absolute masterclass from these drivers to start off the season like that. I'm Dr. B up to P3 after all of that. Cobble K's out of the session, and we have a virtual safety car to seize up racing before they even got to the Sector 2 and to Turn 4. Insane start to this one, and they've already had it all done and wrapped up and over and go home, and they all don't know how to do a virtual safety car as well. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Oh, it cannot be this hard. 10-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. 10-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. Their races are ruined. What are we doing? It cannot be this crazy. Drive-through penalty for speed. How are you speeding under a safety car? And whoa, what? Alright, it cannot be this bad, bro. It cannot be this bad. Dude, just keep going. Oh my days, we're back to green, and there's already a 20-second gap throughout the entire field around here. but the top four are gone, and goner. Anyways, we got a bit of a mishap through here. We got drivers into the pit lane already to get rid of their tires or damage or whatever they have to get rid of. I have no idea what's just happened. And he spent the pit lane for good measure. Oh no, he's had a drive-through. My apologies. He spent the pit lane for good measure. These drivers are going to go side by side in the turn 1. This is not what you want to do. And Wushai's not able to get past Celius on that occasion. Or Celius got past him. I have no idea. Up the hill here, we've got Golden Sniper going for it on Pitter Patter up the inside. And he's not able to get that one done. He's going to back out of that one before it gets ugly. The two Aston Martin teammates fight it as well. Celius and Wushai now coming to blows again as they go to turn 4. Wushai is going to go to the inside. He's going to go all the way, and he's going to get that one done in the turn 4 finally for him. But is Celius going to come back at him as they go into turn 5? No. He's going to give up on it. Actually, I have no idea if that's turn 5 or not. How's roulette in corners if that's turn 5? Anyways, so huge gap throughout the field here. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. 20 seconds. They already got a 20-second gap. It's lap 3, bro. It cannot be this deep. Anyways, Lewis lost while he's going to try to make a move, but Lewis cannot get that one done. Toasty still leads this race by a big gap of 1.8 seconds. And he's already gotten that gap out, and he's already got a pit stop between him and like 14th place, bro. So that's what you get from a chaotic start, and idiots who don't know how to do it, just a basic virtual safety car. Oh, and that is going to be MJW absolutely going for it. Lewis now getting bogged down because of that. Are they going to be 3 wide? They almost are. They're going to battle this one all the way down to turn 4. And then they're going to seize it up before they get to turn 4 instead of just giving me a crazy battle that I can watch and commentate. Anyways, oh no, trouble. It's going to be Are we serious, bro? It's going to be one of the Williams drivers coming to contact or whatever, and something happened to him. Did he get spun around by someone, or has he done that on his own? We'll never know. Anyways, here's Ash the Best fighting for 16th place against Lewis, chasing him down. We've got a battle for second place. We've got I'm Dr. B moving up in the second place against Brick, the two kick Saubers. Really, they're going to be chasing him down. This is, oh my days, what a shot this is. Someone clip this. Anyways, ZG Panda going to get past his teammate going into turn 4. So nicely done there. He's going to have someone coming up the inside. There's going to be big braking, and someone's going to make contact there. Celius getting lost out because of that. Now this is going to shake up the field as they go towards turn 4. We're going to have Pedro trying to get himself into 11th place. And he's going to cut across him as well. He's going to try and go down the inside here. He's going to get the move on the inside. He's going to slide his way past with the traction. And he's going to lose out that battle there as they go to turn 5. And, well, he's going to lose it. And he's not. He's going to get up into 11th, though. Of course, points in this league down to 12th place. So, not the actual F1 point system, in case there's any confusion. I am so out of it right now. Like, jeez Louise. I don't even know what I'm looking at this point. It's, like, so painful to watch. Anyways. Yeah, rich F1 open lobby. Anyways, Celius is now going to get passed by Ashton Best because he decided that the runoff looked like the circuit, even though it is completely painted a different color so that you wouldn't confuse it. Now they're going to go side by side up here. Pedro's going to move himself into the top 10. Wushai's going to try and go all the way, and he's not going to... You know, he's going to get the move done on his teammate, though, but T-Doc now is going to have to fight it out with MJWs. Instead, he's going to hit him, and they're going to go both into the wall and break their wings. And that might have been the dumbest thing I have ever seen since that virtual safety car. And whatever's happened there, I absolutely am so confused on what they are doing out there on the circuit. There's just no way that this is actually a real race. Anyways, here's Ash the Best in his V-Carb closing down on Feed Me Scotch in his Haas. There's no way this is a real race. Whoa, don't hold on to your car there, Ash the best. Or maybe turn on some assist because you're in tier 4. Anyways. Inhuman Dan now going for it on Golden Sniper. Can he get the move done? Going into turn 3. Does he make the dive bomb? Does he make the lunge? He does! Golden Sniper looks out for it, and he just gives him a free position. Mr. Nice Guy over here. Just letting anyone pass at this point. But he's going to use his 5% battery. No, they both have no battery, so it doesn't even matter. He's going to make a move. He's not, and it's not going to work for him. He gives up on that one early on. Back here, they're going to have a little bit of a battle. MJW and T-Doc, who just came to blows together. Are they going to go for it again? Are they going to have another incident? Please don't, for our sakes. He's going to go for the inside in turn 4 for this 17th position. Does he get the move done? They're going to be a little bit of contact, a little bit of argy-bargy, but they're now going to be side by side as they go to turn... This is turn 5, I think, and this is turn 6. And is he going to get the move done? No, with his wing damage, he's going to have to back out of it. But MJW does a lot worse, even though he doesn't have wing damage. And now T-Doc's going to put himself on the inside. They're going to glitch through each other with the Illuminati. And he's gotten a totem of them dying. But Toad's going to get done by I'm Dr. B. But Dr. B is going to go off the circuit. And Dr. B is going to go back down to second place. Now, this is a good battle for the lead. This is an interesting one. Does he go to the inside? No. Toasty blocks him off and holds on for just another day. Or at least another lap. Battle up here. We've got Lewis, and he gets past someone. Up here, no battles as well as someone has decided they don't like existing anymore. It is Ash the Best, who needs to turn on assists because apparently tier 4 drivers are either slow because they can't stop spinning or just slow in general. Now, Dr. B on his mediums. Toasty seems to be struggling on those right now. And he's now going to try to use this. So, first DRS zone to close in. Second DRS zone to actually make a move here. And now he's going to get pushed all the way, but he's not going to give up on this one. He's going to go to the outside of turn 2, which turns to the inside of turn 3 for the hairpin. And does he get that move done? He, in fact, does. But who gets the DRS here? It's going to be Dr. B. And now he's going to have the advantage to pull away going into turn 4. And Toasty cannot respond. Phoebe Scotch is going to get annihilated on the straight by Lewis in his Red Bull. Inhuman Dan now is going to get passed by Pitter Patter. But now he's going to try and look for the outside into turn 4. He's going to make a dive. See if he can do for a switchback. He can go for a switchback. He gets the switchback. And now he has to fight into turn 5 against a guy who's got wing damage. And he's going to go around the outside of him. They're going to bump each other big time. And he's going to have to back out of it. But is he going to switch around? No, he can't go for the second switcheroo. He tried to make it so nice that he had to do it twice. But unfortunately, it didn't work out there. Golden Sniper gets a 3-second time penalty for cutting the track. But that doesn't deter him from making a move here. And he doesn't. Now here's the difficulty of Austria. You cannot get away because the DRS is always coming back against you as long as you just stay within that 1 second throughout the entire lap. Then you really do well as these drivers fight. No, he's coming into the pit lane. First pit stops in this race that are actually real. Into turn 4, Toasty not able to get that move done, but sorry for the epilepsy there, but now Pitter Patter is going to have to defend against Inhuman Dan again, but Inhuman Dan, because of the outside momentum, he's going to be able to get that move done. Neither of them have DRS, actually. And does Pitter Patter make a move to the inside? He does not. He finds it. I'm going to wait for this one out, or I just can't fight it at all anymore. So he's going to hold back on that. 7 concurrent viewers, 25 overall. Thank you so much. So much better than last time around in Italy last season. Well, this race has started to cool down its little bit. Now, Toasty comes into the pit lane, one of the race leaders. This is a crucial stop here. And because the field is so spread out from how that VSC at the start and everyone decided they didn't know how to drive anymore, has really spread everything out. Now, Toasty's not going to drop down that far, only to about P8. And now you can get out and get moving and get going and get moving and grooving or whatever people say now. He's going to get Kirk in it. Anyways, Pitter Patter now is looking on the back of Inhuman Dan yet again. And can he use that DRS to his advantage? And it comes to no avail. Nothing doing for the driver with wing damage in that Haas. Anyways, of course, next season we're not going to be able to... guys, in IRL, this is the last season that IRL will be seeing, of course, any kick Saubers or... Actually, no, just will not be seeing kick Saubers anymore. Never mind then. Forget everything I was about to say. Now, here's Riser. He's getting passed by Monaco. Monaco go into the inside for turn 3, and... Oh, the inside for turn 2. And he was way ahead before they got to turn 3. So, very nice for him. He gets a free move. And it's up to 17th, which is no points. Anyways, Inhuman Dan coming into the pits. Ahead of him is Henry Opp, who's also coming into the pit lane. And they're both going to get those tire changes. Let's see how this goes for them. Okay, that was great from the Aston Martin pit crew. Now, here's Golden Sniper closing in on Pitter Patters. They go to turn 3. Now, they do have a race leader closing in on them. Actually, 2, matter of fact. Slowly getting closer and closer. Now, it'll be big when those moves get made, if they do have to come in and actually pass these drivers here. But Pedro's trying to get past Golden Sniper there, but it didn't make it work. But now the pace difference here is huge. New tires and also just being a fast driver in general. It's like multi-class with them. And Toasty's not new to multi-class. He does do Le Mans Ultimate. And he's going to go to the outside, inside, whatever he's going to pick. He's going to get blocked around just a little bit, and he's going to have to sit behind him. Now, Dr. B's going to come into the pits now as someone just hit Pedro. It was Brick Brown, and, well, that might come to something else later. But now Dr. B's gotten very lucky here with how they've been held up. And look, he's going to get ahead despite the undercut from Toasty. And Toasty's not going to get the DRS either. Brick Brown got held up too much to continue on with it, so now Toasty's gonna have to... He burns a little bit of ERS, actually most of his ERS, matter of fact, because I don't know why you do that! And oh my goodness, you just sold the entire bag, dude. Like, I mean, you can't even continue on with it after that. I mean, like, what? I mean, at that point, actually, no, because if you are using the harder tire allocation, then if you just do 2 sets of hard tires, plus starting on the mediums, go 10 laps on them, then go to 2, and then go for the hard tires, go for as long as you can on those, and then go for as long as you, and then go to the end on another set of hard tires. That is the optimal strategy around this circuit, and gets you the most time. Now he's gonna have to sit against this Mercedes driver yet again, but that Mercedes driver is coming to the pit. As a matter of fact, just cut the entire pit line while you're at it. That's how it works. Now ZG Pan is going to drop far behind this group, and look at Toasty because of that. That mistake has probably just sent him back so much. And if I look at his stream, I can probably see the loudest yell I've ever heard in my entire life. Now here's Brick Brown closing in on Dr. B here. Should've brought water, dude. I'm like thirsty now. But now Ash the Best's going to get absolutely done by Dan. Because of the fact that he has the new tires, and well, he's going to get right past, because the undercut around here is pretty decently big. Undercut, if you can, is basically the call for most of these drivers. And it's definitely a good strategy to, if you're behind someone, just pit, and you'll probably be in front of them. I mean, if you can, obviously, before pit window, and if your tires will make it to the next pits window on decent amounts. Anyway, someone's just decided that he's not going to exist as Golden Sniper, and he's gone into the wall. Now remember, no ghosting, so you got to actually rejoin carefully, and he has rejoined carefully. Now Pitter Patter's going to be running the back of them with a big speed difference, but he's not close enough. But he will have Celius behind him. Nipping on his toes just a little bit, and will really have to do something decent. Why do I have the look back button binded as my... Oh no, Golden Sniper's gonna find himself in the pit lane after that as well, because his wing's broken, so never mind them. Anyways, here's Celius. You know, I thought Golden Sniper made it out unscathed there for a second, but no, never mind them. Just like scrutiny. Well, now he's gonna go up the hill, and he's not gonna get past Pitter Patter on this occasion unless he goes for the absolute dive bomb of dreams. I thought he was gonna. He's got ABS off. He has ABS off. Anyways, Celius now is going to go for the inside in turn 4. I feel like it. Is he? I mean, he looked for it. I was right on the fact that he would look for it. Here's Ash the Best now, not getting the DRS on this occasion, but he will in the next one. I have a feeling this isn't going to be too hard of a move for him. If he gets close enough, and he doesn't get close enough. So, battle for the lead, or no, battle for third. We've got ZG Panda against Toasty. Toasty, of course, having that spin earlier that cost him literally everything. And might have been one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my entire life. ZG Panda is now going to go to the inside. ZG Panda is going to go to third place. And a very nice move there. Toasty's going to do everything in his power to try and take that back, but no, nothing doing. Anyways, here comes Lewis here, as someone has found an off, and it is Risers, and he cuts the entire corner as well for good measure. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Max Von Law is not able to get past him there, as now the race kind of settles down, you know? They've all decided that they like living for now, and, you know, now we can go flat out to the end, and we can all just live a happy life on round 1 of 10. Anyways, Monaco is going to lose out to Brian DeBruce. Brian DeBruce moving himself into 13th place, 1 place off the points, and it's 2.4 seconds off. Getting past getting himself into the points, I guess. Now, if I knew English, I'd be able to speak correctly, but apparently I'm speaking gibberish, and apparently I should just stop talking. He's going to weave a little bit, for good measure, because Monaco is totally making a move into turn 1, of course. How are you down on fuel? Wait. How much fuel did you not put in the car, dude? Who advised their tier 4 driver to put less fuel in the car? And he's going to completely miss the corner. He's going to go into the gravel and trying to make the move. Oh my goodness me, he broke way too late. And so my diagnosis is going to be skill issue. I'm telling you right now, I have never accidentally ended up in that gravel trap. Like, in all 5 years of playing F1 games, I have not once ended up in that gravel trap on accident. Obviously, I've done it on purpose, like when I took someone out in an open lobby, but I mean, how do you actually... What? How late did he brake? And did he lift off the brakes midway? I have no idea. But, anyways, 6 concurrent viewers now, because everyone decided they hated my voice. Which, I mean, I don't disagree with. Anyways, Lewis is going to try to look for the inside, and he doesn't get the move done in his Red Bull. Fighting for P8 here in the points, shockingly. I don't even know how he's pulled it off to get himself in the points right now, but he is going to go to the inside for turn 4. He's going to get an easy move if he had actually put effort into it. Anyways, the Wild Williams now closes it. He's going to bump him. So as I was saying, the Wild Williams going up the inside, down the straight, and getting past easily with the DRS. With Golden Sniper closing close behind, with Dr. B lapping them. The Wild Mercedes coming around to get past them. Anyone like my impression of like National Geographic or something? Anyways, Golden Sniper coming to blows there with someone up there. Because I have no idea. I should probably know who that guy is. Golden Sniper let the Mercedes through under the blue flags. Lewis is not going to make this move. We're actually seeing people get lapped in this race. On lap 18 of 36, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Of a F1 race. Now, isn't that a shocker? Now, Max Warnwell still not going to be able to get past here. D-Doc is still not let past the Mercedes of I'm Dr. B. Now, it's giving Dr. B some DRS here, so I don't know if he doesn't mind yet, because he's still, I mean, ahead of him, and he's not gotten too much dirty air, but now he's going to mind. But, you know, they'll get past with the DRS, so will it really matter? And there he goes, he gets out of the way. And Golden Sniper lost a ton of time because of that, and, well, the race leader actually lapped someone, so, I mean, that is a big shock, I would say. I'm pretty shocked right now, like, my jaw is to the floor. Anyways, Lewis actually gets the move done up towards turn 3. Shockingly enough, and he's gonna get actually, like, bummed. Dude, it's not Valentine's Day, I don't know what you're doing. He tried to make a clean move, and when he finally did it, he got completely rammed up the butt. Anyways, Celius is gonna get absolutely done by Brian DeBruce into turn 3, and is he gonna go for a move into turn 4 despite being 5/10 back? He got really close to it. So close yet so far. It's like watching, like, when I let a 5-year-old on my racing sim at a birthday party. Anyways, Ken is now going to look to the inside, go up the hill. And they're going to almost make contact, but Brick Brown left him enough space to make that move. And the two teammates come into a little bit of a fight there, but, you know, not too much, as they both want to chase down Dr. B to really make some move in this race. Now for P5, we've got a bit of a battle here. 3-way battle for P5. This is what we like to see. Henry Opp getting done now with against him with the DRS. As they go into turn 4, he's going to still be on the inside despite the fact that the other driver had the DRS. The other driver's going to go for a switchback. Dan, are you going to do it? No, he's not. Matter of fact, he's going to back out before they even get to the corner. And Pedros is watching this, hoping that he can get himself a nice move on the both of them, hopefully. Golden Sniper coming to pits after 5 laps on soft tires. Just retire at this point. You're not going to do anything. You're already a lap down and you're in 21st. No, it's lap 21. Anyways, we've only had one virtual safety car this race, and it was on lap 1 because everyone decided they'd forgotten how to drive. Now, the 2 Kick Sauber doing a little bit of DRS swapping again because the leader's getting DRS because of the fact that, oh, no, they're fighting. They're fighting. My apologies. I didn't know how much you were playing this. Anyways, this battle is going to continue. Inhuman Dan dropped back. Henry Opp's going to get done by Pedros into turn 3. Pedros has just gained 2 positions in 1, but now Henry Opp's going to get the DRS to come back in this one. This is the beauty of this circuit with the DRS, how they've done it. And is he going to go for it? The outside into turn 4. He's going to try it, but he got outbroken there by the Mercedes. But he's going to try and stick his nose in, but yeah, no, nothing to do him there. As now having Golden Sniper unlap himself, and he's going to try to fight. He's going to go in the gravel for Henry Opp. Henry Opp's not going to be too happy about that, by the fact that he's being fought by a lap driver. But the lap driver is faster than him, arguably, at the moment. So, you know what? He has the right to do that. He's got to do it cleanly. Who's he coming into the pits at 12 laps on hard tires? He's going to have to do a 14 lap stint to make it to the end. And that is very easy to do. MJW, not figuring out how the lines work around this circuit and going into a very poor line that just made me cringe. T-Doc trying to get past risers. Nothing doing there at the moment, but it's nice to see a little bit of a battle around this circuit. A couple battles just everywhere, scattered around, you know, enjoying it. As Golden Sniper got out of his way for Henry Opp. But maybe a bit too late. These drivers are in the pits, and now they're all going around. Interesting? I have no idea where I'm looking anymore. I mean, because this field is so separated that, like there's 2 V-carbs behind Aston Martins right now. And there's 2, they're on completely other sides of the track, so I don't even know who's who, or whatever like that. Monaco just lost 7/10 in a single corner. a single hairpin. I've never been more shocked in my life. T-Doc now looking for a move here. They are, of course, a lap down. Matter of fact, let's just take a look at this, and you can see how they are a lap down. Someone's just gone off. It's Brick Brown. Oh, and did the kick salvers come together, or has he dropped it out of the corner there? Now this is a big dilemma here because he's in a fight against Toasty in a way. Toasty not that far behind, only about like 5 seconds after a pit stop, and now he's gonna gain a lot more. So this is a big dilemma for the two kick salver cars. Inhuman Dan got pushed off there by someone. Did he get pushed off? Who knows? He was fighting Toasty. Toasty's trying to claw his way back through the field after, of course, having to come in for a new set of tires, hard tires, of course. I'm Dr. Beak is coming in as well. Great pit stop there from the Mercedes boys, despite the fact that it's all completely automated. Here comes Phoebe Scotch to the inside for turn 4, and there's going to be big contact there as Lewis is going to get pushed a big amount as they come out of that corner. There's going to be a big fight here as well for 17th place, and they're getting lapped by CG Panda as well, so he's going to want them both to get out the way as soon as possible because he's in a battle for the lead here. Technically, because in the grand scheme of things, he would want to get past your crap. I just dropped my phone on my keyboard. That was the greatest thing I could have done in a long time. But now this leaves Risers right on the back of T-Doc because of the fact that they both had to let him out of the way. This will be a pretty hefty one here. Whoa. No, they're both going to come into the pits. GG Panda as well. Let's see how that ends up with Dr. P. He's going to come out about 5 seconds behind. His teammate 2.5 behind and just lapped someone. Now the kick salver just coming into his pit box here. Getting on some medium tires. Oh my days, bro. This guy didn't use the harder tire allocation that you have an option to use, by the way. Now let's see how Toasty comes out in relation to this. He's ahead of Brick Brown. Did Brick Brown change his front wing? He did not. And he did come out behind, so that is big news. Now Toasty trying to put himself in second place here. Net second place, of course. And he has the DRS twice here. So this will help him catch up for next lap. And this is the beauty of the circuit and the placements of those DRS zones. Is the fact that you get into one of them, and now you're good for the next lap, and then that continues on for later. And then that helps you on, and then, so the first DRS zone going down to turn 1, so that one, we got a little bit of a battle here for 10th place. Rue Shiesty, Brian DeBruce, and Ash the Best. Ash the Best gets out of both their ways. He's on old tires. Pedro's coming into the pit lane here. And now Toasty closing to ZDG Panda now for this second place. Now, this is kind of a battle for second, of course, a battle for second place. Maybe first place if Dr. B even makes one little mistake. He's still in a gap where, now, I'm going to usually win this race if I just keep going. But if I make one mistake too big, then it's coming crumbling down. We got a little bit of battle back here. It's Henry Opp versus Pedro's. Now as they go up the hill, neither of them have the DRS. Pedro's trying to get that move coming out of the pits. It'll be Henry Opp with DRS for the next straight, but he's going to be behind. He's going to have a disadvantage on track, but the DRS helps. It gives you that extra few kilometers an hour. He's going to go to the outside here. Pedro's both camera angles were actually atrocious, and Pedro's going to hold on his newer tires. But Henry Opp has the warmer tires. Henry Opp has the bravery, and he doesn't apparently, because he's actually going to back out of it. Well, good battle there, good battle there, gentlemen. Congratulations. Anyways, the other Red Bull trying to make amends here on Feed Me Scotch yet again. These two have been battling the entire race at this point. Matter of fact, it's just shocking at this point. But now going into the final corner, Feed Me Scotch is actually going to lose out to Lewis and early Max in game. But now Feed Me Scotch is going to have the DRS again, and he's actually going to make a move in a turn. No, he's not. Wise. Good old Wiseman. Now he obviously has a time penalty. Lewis doesn't. But now Lewis is just going to let him pass. I mean, I got DRS for the next straight. Why don't I just let you on pass? And matter of fact, Feed Me Scotch is going to lose himself some time coming out of the corner. And now Lewis is going to have the DRS going in a turn 4, but nothing doing there. As these two are going to go side by side. Boucher is going to drop down to 11th against the Ferrari there. Now ZG Panda has gained a second on Dr. B's time in the past little bit. Now, was that because Dr. B was shipping someone? No, it wasn't. He's genuinely gaining that time. He is on mediums, of course. So he'll have the pace advantage for now. Wuche's going to actually make a move here into the final corner. You don't see this very often. And I'm going to get kicked from the lobby. What? Now that is a strange one. Huh? Now, I don't know what just happened, but that is amazing. YouTube is not responding. Did my internet cut out or something? No, it didn't. So, I don't know. Now, I hope the stream is still going. If someone can get in the chat really quickly and just tell me, is it still working? It looks like it's still working. So that is a strange one, actually. Matter of fact, I can't believe it's still telling me that people are leaving this session. Or no, it's just stuck on. So that's interesting on how I've been kicked out of the lobby. Super useful here as the viewers jump up as soon as we get into the part where I'm getting kicked out of the lobby. But anyways, we've lost about 2 laps in that process. Yo, great, bro. I love EA. I pressed an invite and it sent me to the main menu. Can you communicate with online services faster? I mean, like, it's ridiculous, this game. I honestly, like, can't believe, like, this is even, like, a real thing. Oh my days. Dude, the game is focusing right now, guys. Everyone stay quiet. Oh my days. Thank you! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We are back and big and bold and whatever. I don't know. So 6 viewers now from our super high of like 12 earlier. How about we get those viewers back? Invite your friends, get your mom, get your grandma even. Please, please, please. We need all of the viewers. We need all of them for this tier 4 because these tier 4 drivers deserve a bit of love. Not gonna lie, some of them don't, but like because of that first lap. But I mean, hey. give them your love and affection and joy. Anyways, EG Panda still only 4 seconds back here. Lewis sacrificed a little bit of his time just to get us back in, so everyone congratulate Max One Wall for helping us get back in the session here. Everyone, round of applause. T-Doc retires in the pit lane, thinking it's all over, I'm not going to continue here. It's not worth it. Anyways, Brian DeBruce. Monaco is going to decide to retire in the pit lane as well. No, he's not even in the pit lane. He's just gone, I guess. So, this battle here, three-way battle for P8. Lewis actually go down the inside in the turn 1. He's going to go off the circuit as well for good measure. A little bit of a chaos there. There's one of the drivers who's DNF'd from the session. No ghosting, so they all have to avoid him. His AI. Now Lewis is going to go to the inside for turn 3. Very nice. On the inside, Ryan DeBruce going for the absolute dive of the century there. And, you know, he's made it work, so fair play, I guess. He's going to go now to the inside, trying to decide where he's going to look. And is he going to get this move done? There's going to be a bit of contact, a little bit of argy-bargy, wheel banging. And the curve of the circuit is not going to come to his advantage. He's going to lose out this time around. But he did get that position on in Human Dance, so you know what? Fair play. Fair play. Now, Fumi Scotch has actually gotten away from Lewis. Thank you, Lewis, for selling your entire thing. Ryan's going to retire in the pit lane. All of our retirements, besides Cavalcade, are in the pit lane now. These 3 in the last few laps because, I don't know, everyone decided they just didn't like something. Brian DeBruce now is going to look for the inside. A second time this race I've seen a Ferrari make contact into turn 1. There was lap 1 where the Cavalcade DNF'd because they all just decided to die into turn 1. Anyways, Brian DeBruce is going to go to the inside here. He's not going to get the move done. Wu Shice, he's going to actually annihilate Dan. Matter of fact, he's going to spin him around so much that I can't even believe that I've just seen what I have just seen. Brian DeBruce now go looking for the inside into turn 4. That doesn't deter him. He's not distracted at all as they go through turn 4 and 5. They're still side by side here. Usually the battle breaks up by now. But he's gonna have to back out of it then. Not able to make the move this time around. Lewis making a wall here. He is enjoying himself this time around here. But now MJW has been carried into this battle. So is Pitter Patter because of the fact that MJW and Inhuman Dan decided to have a late Valentine's Day or something like that. I don't even know. But now Pitter Patter is looking for points here. He wants to start the season off on a high note. And speaking of high note, Toasty and Panda, what gap was caused and created there? Wushais is now going to get into P10 finally now. Against Dan. But does Dan have the DRS? And does he have the gap to bring this one back? No, he's too far back. Way too far back. Unless the power of, like, God himself pulls him into getting into move there, then it was it for him. Now, it's great to see a full grid start this race, but most things come to an end for some of these drivers, and it definitely came to an end for a lot of them on lap 1 when they all decided that they were going to forget how the virtual safety car works, and they all bunched up and they all created a 20-second gap to lead the race on lap 1. As someone has decided he's going to be backwards, it's Toasty! No way, Nate. No way you just done that, bro. Oh my goodness. Rick Brown is a 10S, which I'm assuming is for speeding in the pit lane or something like that. It's the final lap of the race, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm Dr. B starts it right here, right now. Now let's see what Brick Brown got that 10S for. No, we're not going to look at that because we've got a battle on our hands. Brian DeBruce gets past Max One-Law, and now as they go towards turn 6, he's gonna hold this one. He's actually gonna get it done. Oh, congratulations, Brian DeBruce, moving himself into 8th place in his Ferrari against the Red Bull of Lewis. Yeah, I'm using 2 names here, but I mean, there's the one he's gonna be referred as is Lewis. Now in round 1, now it's gonna be I'm Dr. B to start this season off on the high. I'm Dr. B in Tier 4. So I said, dreams will be made or dreams will be broken. The dream has really been made here. And no better way to have it in round 1 than for I'm Dr. B by 6 seconds. He will come across the line. The winner of the Austrian Grand Prix, I'm Dr. B, wins the first round of Tier 4 in Season 6. ZG Panda is going to come second. Brick Brown, at the last second, goes into 3rd. Toasty is going to get 4th after all of that. Oh my days, so that's just going to happen. But he's got the 10-second time penalty, and Toasty will actually get that 3rd place as instead. Henry Opp's going to get a nice 5th place. He's going to enjoy this. It was promised to him. And he gets the 5th place. Pedro's now is going to come across the line. How many penalties did Henry have? Not enough for Pedro's. Fumi Scott's going to come 7th. Lewis is going to come in 8th. Ahead of Brian DeBruce, matter of fact. He got past him. Lushais is going to come in 10th. But he does have penalties. So Pitter Patter is actually going to come in 10th instead. Matter of fact, he's going to drop out of the points. Inhuman Dance at 12th. MJW in 11th. And Celius will finish off the field here. Ash as well. The Colombian of Dr. B wins this one out here today in great fashion. He wins the Austrian Grand Prix. The first round of the season goes to him. And the 2 kicks, ZG Panda came in 2nd. The Americans round out the other 2 spots on the podium. Toasty will get that 3rd place despite spinning on the second to last lap of the race. He'll still be able to enjoy it. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. B is your winner. That's confirmed. Toasty got the fast lap of the race. And, well, great. Pitter Patter managed. Inhuman Dan managed to get that 12th place. MJW. Pitter Patter, Brian DeBruce, Max One-Law, Fumi Scotch, Pedro's, Henry Out, Brick Brown, Toasty, GG Panda, and I'm Dr. B. That was a great job from these drivers to really do something good here. Now I want to see, what did Brick Brown get a 10-second time penalty for? Speeding in the pit lane. Oh, so yeah, no, it is 3rd place for Toasty. We'll see you next time around. See you then. On Saturday for Tier 2 here at the same circuit. We'll see you then. Have a very good morning, evening, afternoon, night. Good night in America here. See you then. Goodbye.